So according to John Podesta's emails released by WikiLeaks, it's very clear that the attorneys to Hillary Clinton's campaign are trying to teach her staffers how to exploit the loopholes for our campaign finance laws so that way they would be able to coordinate with Hillary Clinton's various super PACs. Now, we know that out of Hillary Clinton's 7 known super PACs, that she actually does coordinate directly with Correct the Record and David Brock because they have the same talking points. And I've talked about this before. There's direct evidence that they are coordinating. Now, the next one that she's coordinating with, according to WikiLeaks, seems to be Priorities USA. So according to The Hill, while Clinton has claimed her campaign has nothing to do with the super PAC Priorities USA, a leaked email from the personal account of Clinton's campaign chairman, John Podesta, suggests differently. In the email, Clinton attorney Mark Elias outlined what is basically a strategy for steering large campaign donors to the super PAC without breaking the law. Elias told Clinton campaign officials it would be okay to tell staff at the super PAC, Donor A works in financial services and has been a long-time contributor. I think she'd be willing to do 6 figures for priorities. But not recommended, writes Elias, would be for the Clinton campaign official to say to a super PAC official, I want you to call Donor A and ask for $250,000. Super PACs are independent groups that could spend as much as they wish to boost the candidate so long as staffers at the outside group don't coordinate strategy or messaging with the campaign. This is something that isn't surprising. I don't think there should be any communication between a campaign and a super PAC because that just sets up this ability for them to exploit this loophole and actually coordinate in, indirect ways. So it's frustrating because if you have candidates and their campaigns actually coordinating what they want in indirect ways to super PACs, that allows them to effectively raise unlimited funds through their super PACs, and then it makes what little campaign finance laws we have meaningless. So this is frustrating because Hillary Clinton claims that she's against Citizens United. She claims that she's against dark money in politics, but how can we expect her to do anything about it and actually give a damn if she's benefiting from it? If the little campaign finance laws that we have that don't do anything now are helping her get into office, why would we expect her to actually fight for it like she's saying? I mean, she stated that she's going to announce a constitutional amendment within the first 100 days, but we know that that's going to be it. It's not going to pass, and we're never going to hear about it again. And anytime progressives try to push her on this, she'll say, look, I introduced a constitutional amendment. Call on Congress to ratify it. It's out of my hands now. I did what I can do. My hands are clean. So it's really, really frustrating because this isn't something that's just Hillary Clinton. We see it all the time. We see Jeb Bush. We see Republicans do it. We see other Democrats do it. If you have a campaign, you should not be allowed to even speak to a super PAC because then you set up this ability for them to coordinate because they can set up a code like we see here. You could say, this donor, I wonder if they would be willing to donate to Hillary Clinton's campaign. So you set up this connection between super PACs if you don't have strong laws. So the fact that Hillary Clinton's campaign is actually being trained to violate these laws that prevent campaigns from coordinating with super PACs, it just proves that she likes big money in politics because it's helping her get elected.